All right, are we up? Let's see. Receiving it. It tells me it's receiving it. Oh, it says we're live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's give it just a minute for everybody to join in. Wait just a second. Happy Memorial Day. I know you guys are. The last time we did a live video was in Miami, and yeah, now I just felt like doing one tonight. I didn't feel like being all proper with you guys. I wanted to make it nice and raw. So I want to see the setup. Look, give me the 360. We're in my living room. There's this bright lights. Look above. There's that red light. There's your little tour of our setup. Give everybody a chance to get joined in here, and then we will get going. Alright, let me see. Okay, alright, a bunch of people are saying, hey, what's up? So, guys, this is going to be a Q&A. Kind of some information. I had a video that I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to, it's a big announcement that I wanted to make, and then something happened this week, something very, very big and important happened, and I'm not quite ready to release that information. So that video will come soon. I don't know. I'm not going to say next weekend because I don't want it to be like this. But I told you guys last weekend that I would give you a video, and I'm here to deliver. So we're going to be doing a Q&A. I don't know if you guys remember these, but we did these like back in February. And I still have, look, they keep growing. There is just like, there's so many, and this is like, oh my gosh, there has to be like 50 or something cards in there. So, answer some of those. We'll answer some. I've gotten some on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's just Josh_Hokum. It's my name. I don't really post anything. I'll occasionally retweet something about cruising, but it's all cruising. So if you guys want a little bit more information from me, and that's all social media, it's just Josh_Hokum. You can go over there and check me out on that. Actually, let me start with this. A big, Josh, I'm just reading your guys' comments real quick. A big question I keep getting asked recently is, do I have like a Patreon or somewhere where you guys can donate? Would you guys use that though? Like I know that's coming like a big thing, I don't want to do like a GoFundMe because I don't feel, I make this because I like making it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't expect you guys to donate in any kind of way. However, if you do, it is greatly appreciated. It will always go directly back into cruising. So like, would you guys be open to that, you know? So just let me know that like in the comments if you guys would like me to do that. If so, hey, I might give it a go. We'll post like some exclusive stuff over there if you guys give you something worth doing it. If you don't know what Patreon is, basically it's like you think of it as like a tipping service. So just like when you go out to eat, if you go see a show, somebody does really exceptionally well and you like it, you give them a tip. Well, that's kind of like what Patreon does. But for YouTube and like video creators like me. So there would be exclusive content for you guys over there. I'd probably send out all kinds of free stuff to you. So just let me know whether you guys wanted to do that. I get asked that question literally like on a weekly basis if I have one, and I just have to keep saying no. So I'll probably make one eventually. But anyways, I'll try and switch between these and the comment section. So if you guys have any questions, you can go drop them on Facebook. You can go drop them on the YouTube live stream that we're doing right now. I'll try and answer as many as I can, okay? We're going to go for like 15 minutes probably. So, first question is from Dusty48, says, can you still get ice cream anytime, day or night? I'm guessing he's referring to the Divina. The question to that is no. The ice cream was available, so Gelato was the really nice ice cream. That was only available like certain times of the day, basically like operational hours. I think it was like 8 to probably 9 at night, like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I don't know. But the ice cream, like the self-serve stations, those were only available like certain times of the day. So they would have them like 2 to 4 and then like 6 to 9, like it was really sporadic, and I don't There may have been a schedule for that. I wish I had my mom here. My mom had to go. They're visiting my grandparents this weekend, so she's not able to be with me. She would have all that information. Y'all know she's like a info buff, so she would have all of that. But as far as the Divina, no. All Carnival, yes, it's 24 hours a day. You can go get ice cream at 8 in the morning if you wanted to. This one's from Array of Shay R. Is there a weight requirement on the Sky Course? And do you know of any good fun? Do you know of any fun / good shore excursions in Ocho Rios and Grand Cayman? So first part of your question, is there any weight limit? There is a weight limit. I believe it is 300 pounds. And that's for both Sky Course and Sky Ride on the Vista. And then the second part of your question, do you know of any fun, good shore excursions in Ocho Rios and Grand Cayman? Ocho Rios, we did the bobsled and ziplining combo. It's up on top of Mystic Mountain, and it was fantastic. I highly recommend that. If you would like to see a vlog of that, we do have it. It's in the first Carnival Breeze vlog. Actually, I don't think there's only one Carnival Breeze vlog, but it's in that series. You can go check that out. Also, Dunn's River Falls, I've heard, is breathtaking. My parents went and did that the first time they went to Ocho Rios. Said it was absolutely breathtaking. The pictures looked gorgeous. Let's see what you guys got over on YouTube. Let's see. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hey Josh, how are you? I am great. Gina Paul, thank you. My Gina loves you. Hey, love your video. Any pointers for MSC? So, biggest thing I can say for MSC. So, on our cruise, this question, by the way, is from Bill Hodges. Hi, Bill. Or Billy, excuse me. So, biggest thing for MSC that I would say, if you like laying out by the pool, you're definitely going to want to get there early, because the deck chairs, much like on many cruise lines, they were always like taken and people had their spot and they were there for the day. So if you like laying out by the pool, get there early. As far as the food, there was a lot of mixed, and you'll hear this in the proper review. There was a lot of mixed conversation about the seats on Lido being available versus unavailable, there being nowhere to sit. We found that, yes, it was unavailable, but only when if you went at like the main dining. So if you go to Lido at 9 in the morning, 9:30, yeah, there's going to be nowhere to sit. It's crazy packed. But if you can push that back even 30 minutes, if you can go at 10 or if you can go at 8:30, then the seating is, I mean, everywhere. Literally, there was open seats up on open booths, up on open tables. It was phenomenal how open it was. It's actually, I've never seen a Lido so open. So you just have to gauge your tips. That's probably the biggest MSC Divina tips I can give for you. Let me see. Am I cooking out this weekend? No, I am not. B. Sonez. Hey, from Mama Hokum. Sorry I couldn't. Oh, hey, Mom. Why are you commenting as me? Yeah, Mystic Mountain is wonderful. The Blue Hole. Apple Dawn says do the Blue Hole in Ocho Rios, guys. So I've also heard great things about that. Oh, Grand Cayman. In Grand Cayman, a great thing to do is we've done the helmet what is it called? Is it helmet diving, I think is what it is. But they do snuba and that kind of thing. It was really, really good. Again, we also did that on the Breeze vlogs, and you'll actually see I ruined my iPhone 6 on there. So, hey, right there on camera, you see my reaction, and it's really great. So the helmet diving was really good. This time in Grand Cayman when we just went down to 7 Mile Beach and had a blast. The only thing that I had a problem with was the pricing was absolutely ridiculous, but obviously, I mean, it's, think about where you're at. And when we got there, we just took a taxi, and they said, $4 to 7 Mile Beach. And I told my dad, I was like, there's got to be something else attached to this. And, then we get to the beach, and it was a $2 entrance fee, and then going back was another $4. So I think it ended up being, I want to say, total 10, maybe 10 total for each of us. So I mean, whatever. It's $10 is really good transportation to the beach. There was actually a couple of people that walked it. Okay, yes, this is a very popular question. I get asked this weekly too. So DJ Heath, you said, hey Josh, do you like Carnival Breeze or Vista more? I literally get asked this question on a weekly basis. And by the way, if you guys ever want to ask me anything, you can always comment down below on a video. Usually I'm on YouTube for an hour after a video uploads. Usually, I'm not going to say all the time. And then also, if you head over to Facebook, Josh Hokum YT, there you'll find a section called Visitors Post. You can go and ask me anything right there, and I'll reply to it hopefully within like a couple hours. So, but you said... Breeze or Vista, which one's better? So I personally like the Breeze better. The Breeze, the only issue I had with the Breeze is the Lido was really crowded. For some reason, everything was really crowded up there. However, it's a phenomenal ship beyond that. Now, the Vista, one of the major issues I had, obviously the theaters and, that kind of thing, but Carnival knows about that. The one personal issue that I had is... the ship felt very blocky to me. So, like you couldn't get down in the Havana area if you weren't in a Havana cabin. You basically, once you got to the Havana area, you had to go inside in order to go back more. Like, why could we not make, during the daytime, make that available somehow to walk around? Now, I understand that those guests are paying for that exclusiveness. And I get that and respect that. And one day I would really like to try it. And, I bet it'd be fantastic. But... I personally love to walk the outside of the ship down close to the water, and on the Vista, I wasn't able to do that. So for me, it would be the Breeze. Also, y'all already know there ain't no glass elevator, so that's an issue, okay? But Carnival knows all about that. Supposedly, from what I've been told, they're trying to correct it without altering the plans too much, because Vista and Horizon are sisters, so they will be pretty much, very similar. So there's not going to change too much. The theaters, I'm hoping they'll kind of try and fix those. For whatever reason, they got those giant metal pipes. We can get those out of the way. Let's see. Breeze, Vista, and Glory. What is your ranking? Jean Paul M says. Y'all can make a meme out of that. Breeze, Vista, and Glory. It would probably be in that order. Okay, Glory, one of the big things that I did not like was it also felt crammed, like a lot. Even, the only place that really didn't feel crammed, which is weird, is like down in the atrium. The atrium always felt open and warming and everything, but like trying to get out of shows and stuff, it was like you were getting trampled over up on Lido. The flow was better than the Breeze, but the Vista had the best flow for Lido. So it'd probably be Breeze, Vista, and Glory if I had to rank those three. Hold on, let's get a question right here first. It says from Carice Smith, will you ever try any cruise lines other than Carnival? Yes, Carice, I will. Oh, she has a list, y'all. Look at this. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions up here. Okay, how many cruises have you been on? I have been on Victory, Valor, Freedom, Breeze, Vista, Glory, Divina. 8 so far. 8 so far. There is more planned, but I can't tell you anything about that yet. What countries have you visited? Oh my gosh, so many. I really should make like a blog or a website or something so you guys can see that. I've been over most of the Caribbean. The southeastern Caribbean I haven't been to, like below St. Martin. St. Martin's the furthest eastern I've went. I've been to all 3 ABC islands. The only thing in the western Caribbean I haven't been to is Costa Maya. And then like you get over near the Panama Canal, I haven't been over in that area. Yeah. She said, which was your favorite? St. Martin. Hands down St. Martin. Love St. Martin. I would live there if I could. Like, if I had a steady job and could afford it, I would live there. What was your favorite vacation ever? The Breeze. Do you prefer small or big ships? Big. I haven't really been on a small one. The smallest I've been on is the Conquest class, but I prefer the bigger ships. I really like all that they have to offer. I'm a kid at heart, y'all. You know that. How do room stewards know when to clear your rooms? So what was really interesting on the... Oh, man. Mama, if you're watching this, we didn't even film this. We're so stupid. On the MSC, so outside the cabin, like up in the corner, in the top of the I don't know, like the doorway or whatever, there was this little light. And so, you know, like when you slide your little key card in and it turns on your lights in the room, right? Well, if that key card was in, then the light was on outside your cabin, and that's how your cabin steward would know that you're in the cabin. That's genius. And I know they do that on a couple ships. Like that's a relatively, I won't say new, but it's being implemented on a lot of ships. So that is cool. On the Breeze and Vista, I don't know. I guess they listen under your door or something. They're magic, okay? Last one, did the cruise ship ever leave someone at port while you were on it? All the time. Every single cruise, there's always people, especially in Cozumel. If you ever go to Cozumel, you better be up on top deck because you will see some pier runners. Which was the best food experience on a cruise? MSC Divina, Carnival Breeze, Vista, or Glory? The Divina had the best food by far. That was the gaming text. The Divina definitely had the best food. Some of it was almost like, I mean, it was Italian, you know. Some of it was like, okay, like I would prefer just a hamburger right now, you know. But then most of it was phenomenal. I loved every single bit about it. The bread was amazing. How about suggestions for St. Martin, San Juan? St. Martin, if you've never been to Maho Beach, go over to Maho Beach. They got sunset right there. You can get you food, get your drinks. They got a little pool there. They've got some shopping. They've got the airplanes. I mean, really, it's everything. Back in November when we went to St. Martin, we rented like little, it wasn't jet skis, what was it? Like little rafts, speedboats, and we did that, like drove up around to this like nice rock. We did some snorkeling. The snorkeling wasn't great, but they just had a hurricane come through it there, I think. So that was really good. And the first time I was in St. Martin, we went to the butterfly farm. I mean, I don't really care for butterfly, you know, like it was like, wee, but whatever, you know. There's plenty to do in St. Martin, though. Honestly, you cannot have a bad day in St. Martin. It's honestly my favorite. And San Juan, go to the rainforest. They have great zip lining. They have ATVs. They have, I think they even have some like river things that you can do. Downtown St. Martin, the historic area is gorgeous. Take your camera if you go. You will get some amazing photos that your friends and family will be jealous of. They'll think you got them straight out of a magazine. It is absolutely breathtaking there. And then this past, when we went to San Juan on the Divina, we went and toured El Morro, the forts, and we made an entire day out of it. $5 to get in both forts. It was fantastic. We had a blast. He's new or better? Yeah, I just answered that one. I agree. Breeze Lido was very crowded. Okay, you said, oh, here, let's get a paper one. What deck had the scheduled area outside? From Kim Surek. Kim, I'm not sure what you're doing. What deck? Oh, secluded area outside. She's talking about the secret decks, guys. Yeah, so on Carnival, I'm sure most of you know, but if you don't, Carnival has secret decks, right? That you can, they're at the front of the ship. Usually not a lot of people know about it. Well, now, I mean, I'm telling you guys, but usually it's on the cabin deck. So, like, for example, it's not going to be on Lido Deck 9. It would be on like the cabin decks or even the spa decks on the Vista. They had secret decks. But it's basically just decks at the front of the ship where you can go out, you get to look straight out over the ocean, you get like a 180-degree view. It's gorgeous, breathtaking. I highly recommend doing it. Javier Perez. What was your best food and how long was the line for the Sky Coaster? This is talking about the Vista. What was my best meal on the Vista? You know what, guys? I am honestly, maybe it's because we hadn't eaten up that day, but the shrimp that we had on the very first night, I still crave that shrimp. And that was up on Lido. Like, that shrimp was amazing. And the desserts were actually, too. Carnival is, I won't say they're known, but they're known for not having great desserts. The desserts was amazing that night. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that. It should be vlog number 3, part 2. Day 3, boarding day, part 2. That was an excellent meal. And then how long was the line for Sky Coaster? It was awful. It was really long. You would wait. I don't think we waited under 35 minutes for it. And it's like a 3.5, 4-minute ride. It's a breathtaking ride, and like, definitely bring your GoPro, but you have to have either a chest strap or a head strap for it. They won't let you hold it, so you have to have one of those two and get it on. Get some good shots or whatever. But the line, that maybe they can come up, I've said this before, but maybe they could come up with like a system like they do for the Seafood Shack, like a little buzzer system. So you go up, you collect your time slot that you want to ride in, and then you go, you can go play putt-putt, you can go get a drink, whatever, and then when your buzzer beeps, 5 minutes before your ride, you come up, get harnessed up, get on your ride. I think that would work great. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. Let's see what we got up here. Man, they're getting long up here. Also, did you hear the Carnival Breeze? Yes, the Breeze did go into dry dock, and it got Pig and Anchor now, guys. Pig and Anchor is awesome. It's literally the best barbecue, and here in North Carolina, we have some good barbecue. We know how to fix that stuff, and that is the best barbecue I have ever had, ever. So if you're on the Breeze or the Vista or the Magic, I don't think it's on the Dream yet. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But Breeze, Vista, and Magic, go get Pig and Anchor Barbecue. And on the Glory, they had like a copycat of it. You'll see that in the day, I think it's also day 3 boarding day. They had a copycat of it. It wasn't exactly the same. It was still good, though. Let me see. The Carnival Glory was crammed because it had just come from dry dock, and lots of people wanted to go on it because of the new attractions. Yes, you're probably right. It just came from dry dock, and the other thing about it, I didn't really mention too much because I understand, like, things happen. The first day that we got on it, Matt, I don't know if you guys remember, Matt was with us, but I think I even mentioned it to him that everything was really, like, there was not varnish on the deck. Everything had still, like, a layer of dust on it, like they had been sanding and working on it that morning. That's what it looked like. But I didn't really mention that because I understand, things happen, what are you going to do? Hey Josh, going on the Vista in November, going to La Romana. Have you been to all or any and shore excursions I should absolutely do? So La Romana, I think somebody asked me this a while back. This is Dominique Sephore, I think that's how you say that. La Romana is a very interesting port. When we were there the first time on the Breeze. So that's back in 2012. And from what I remember, I don't remember, Mama, if you're still watching, please comment and tell me what the heck we did. I don't remember what we did in La Romana, but La Romana, if I remember, has some great zip lining that you can do. It's a mountainous area. They also, you can get a quick ferry over. There's an island. I can't think of the name of the island right off the top of my head, but there's an island really close to it, and it's got a fantastic beach. It's actually where Costa cruises, that's where they dock to. So if you go on a Costa cruise and it says you're going to like the Dominican Republic, it'll say you're going to this blank island. It's gorgeous. Grand Turk, you don't need to book an excursion in Grand Turk. You can if you want to. Grand Turk has some great reefs, snorkeling, that kind of thing. Helicopter tour. But really, the best thing to do in Grand Turk, Margaritaville right off the ship. And I think pretty much everybody would agree with me with that one. Margaritaville right off the ship. The beach is right off, literally the pier, it's right there. You swim right next to your ship. Huge pool. They've got the wave rider thing. Grand Turk, you don't really need to book something. Curacao, what did we do in Curacao? Mama, you can comment that too. Curacao, oh, there she is right there. Curacao, it's got a fantastic like little floating bridge thing with like some shops and everything. And then it's got the bridge. I'm wanting to say Curacao has got some really good beach tours and some really good snorkeling and scuba and that kind of thing. And then Aruba, you definitely want to go and do like a snorkeling tour or a scuba tour. They've got some great wrecks, some great reefs to explore out there. Shopping's also really good in Aruba. Make sure when you're there you get some Aruba aloe. That stuff works wonders, especially because they put Aruba at the end, because that's where you're really going to get sunburn. You're going to need that aloe. This one says, Miss Jessa, Mary, tips for first-time cruiser. Biggest tip I can offer to you is when you first board the ship, do not use the glass elevators. Do not use the elevators right there when you board the ship. Walk forward or walk back, okay? You do not want to get on the ship and the first thing that you do is be completely stressed out. You want to relax. You're on vacation, right? Make the most out of it. So take the 1 minute that it's going to take and walk forward to the forward elevators. Sometimes you'll have to walk through the cabin hallway. Sometimes you'll walk through the casino. It varies ship to ship, right? Walk forward or backwards and take those elevators. Don't try and take the elevators directly in the ship, okay? And if your room is, don't over carry on for your first day. So whatever you can give to those porters to take it to your room, especially if you're boarding early at like 9:30, 10:30 in the morning, give it to the porters, because you don't want to be carrying around, 3 and 4 suitcases for, 4 hours while they finish getting your room ready. So pack everything that you'll need into as small a bag as you can. So maybe if it's even a sling bag or a backpack, that way, you're not stressed. The last thing you want to be doing is being stressed on your first day on board the ship. That's the biggest tip I can give you. Paper. Wow, that's a great question, guys. Look at that. That's good information. Great information right there. This one says from Begin Stepper, are you going to book the Horizon in 2018? Free promotion right here. Yes, we are. We have. We have a group cruise October 6th, 2018 on the Carnival Horizon. 8 days out of Miami. Going to Grand Turk, San Juan, St. Kitts, and St. Martin. If you would like to book, you can email me at Josh Hokum, JoshHokumyt@gmail, and we can get you all booked into that. If you email me this weekend, I believe Carnival is having a sale going on for Memorial Day. We can hopefully get you booked this weekend. Maybe I haven't talked to Matt about that. I don't know if he'll be available this weekend, but hopefully we will be able to. Matt is my agent over at Carnival. He has done a phenomenal job, guys. We do have 10 cabins right now. But listen, booking is open. There is no max on that. If we book out the whole ship, then we book out the whole ship. Booking is open until August of 2018, okay? So you have over a year to book. So don't feel the need to book today, all right? Do you think you will do any cruises sailing out of the West Coast? Yes, I would love to do a cruise like to Alaska one day. We love to visit Alaska someday. My mom and I were just talking about that the other day. It looks absolutely gorgeous there. Let me see. Oh my goodness, it just jumped straight to the bottom. Let me try and get back to where I was at. Okay, here we go. Nothing beat that chocolate melting cake. You are so right. I tell you, that's the one thing we missed on the Divina is the chocolate melting cake. I was so sad it wasn't there. This is from Chad H. He said, will you ever sail on a Royal Caribbean ship or any other line? Would love to sail on Royal Caribbean one day just to try it out. See what it's all about. And other line, yes, we've sailed on the MSC Divina. So we absolutely loved it. We'll probably be back sometime. This one's from Ariona Witherspoon. She says, can you buy physical copies of the pictures from kiosk or can you only view them? Is the Seafood Shack an extra cost? If so, how much? So, okay, these are two really great questions. So, can you buy physical copies of the pictures from the kiosk? She's talking about on the Vista where you have the digital, you can view it on your cell phone or you can view it on your TV or you can view it on the little kiosk that they have set up in the photo area. Yes, you can purchase pictures right at the kiosk. You can have them printed. I think it costs a couple dollars extra to have them printed versus the digital. But you can print them. And then the Seafood Shack, is it an extra cost? Yes, it is. If you go look, oh my goodness, it's like a 2-minute video I have explaining like the top things about the Vista to look forward to. I have the cost sheet up there that shows all the prices, but it ranges from like $6 to $15 depending on what you get. Are you allowed to bring water on the Divina? No. I'm pretty sure no. They wanted you to purchase water on board. You can't bring your own. Catalina Island. That's it. Robbie O'Malley. Catalina Island. That's it. Yes. If you're in La Romana, and you want to do like a great beach day, Catalina Island, Dominican Republic, they offer tours. I think they should offer them through the ship. If not, they'll offer them when you get off on the pier. But it's a short island hop. You can literally see the island right as you're docking in the Dominican Republic. Gorgeous beach day. You will absolutely be wowed. I was on the Freedom, and we went cave exploring. There's a private beach. Oh, that's it. That's it. It was on the Freedom, and we went cave exploring. Oh, I was like, why is somebody Josh Hokum? That's my mom. She's commenting as me. There's a private beach, dream resort that I have heard is amazing. Yeah. Kokomo Beach in Curacao. That's where we went to. So yeah, Curacao, basically all the ABC islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, they all have fantastic beaches. Bonaire has had it's definitely like either one or two of the most beautiful beach I've ever seen. You snorkeled out probably 15 feet, and then there was like an 80-foot, 90-foot drop off. And literally there's like coral, fish, you name the fish, it was there. It was absolutely breathtaking. Is there a reason the Costa cruise ships leave the Caribbean at 11 p.m. from home ports like Miami and Port Everglades? Probably. I don't know this for sure. If I had to make an educated guess, it's probably because it's an Italian cruise line. You know, that's just how they run their things. They're probably, if they're leaving at 11 p.m., then probably that ship the next day is in like Freeport or Nassau, where they don't have to go, you know, like they're not trying to get down to Ocho Rios or Aruba, where they have to go like top speed for 2 days to get there. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just they're probably going to Nassau the next day, so they didn't. I mean, the Divina, we left at 7 p.m., and we were in Nassau. Actually, technically, I think we left at like 7:10. And we were in Nassau by like 7 a.m. Like, I woke up at 7 a.m. to, like, time-lapse us pulling in. And we were already docked, ropes tied up, and the gangways were rolled out at 7 a.m. So, and we weren't supposed to get there till 8. So that's probably what it is. Paper. Let's see. From Joy Allen, what do you need to start a YouTube channel? Equipment, gear, etc. I get asked this question almost on a weekly basis. So, what do you need to start a YouTube channel? Well, for me, okay, I started mine with literally my cell phone. If you have a cell phone, these days, these cell phones shoot, especially, I just got the iPhone 7, guys, and this is not a paid endorsement for Apple or anything, but this thing shoots as good as my DSLR upstairs. Like, it is phenomenal how good this thing shoots. So really, an iPhone, you get iMovie on, or whatever, what is it, Movie Maker, I think, on Windows. And that's all you need to get started. You know, just don't think about copying somebody else. Think about making great content how you would want to watch it. That's what I do. So whenever I edit the videos, if I'm not happy watching it, then I'm not going to make it. That's the mindset you have to go in. Don't try and say, oh, I want to make a video like this person, or I want to make a video like this person. You do you, and if you like it, others are probably going to like it too. Okay? Don't try to copy somebody. But equipment, right now, I'll show you guys how we're doing this. That is a camera tripod right there with 2 clamp lights on top. Now I have 2 Philips Hue, which is like the lights that you control with your cell phone. I have 2 of those in the thing so that I can dim it down and so it's not so bright. But I mean work with what you got. Work with what you got. Great question though, Joy Allen. I get asked that all the time. You would not believe it. Stingray City in Grand Cayman is awesome. Yes, in Grand Cayman, Stingray City. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Elizabeth Ryan, thank you so much for commenting that. If you're in Grand Cayman, definitely go see the Stingrays. Where was the other place to really go see Stingrays? Shoot, there's one other place. Well, in Cozumel, we did it. There's one other place that's really good for Stingrays. Grand Cayman is probably the top known one, though, for Stingrays. Which cruise line do you prefer, Carnival or Royal Caribbean? Hope I'm not repeating a question. No, Weight Watcher Girl 1988. Please, look, it's no problem if you repeat. But you're not. Carnival or Royal? Well, I haven't tried Royal. Royal looks absolutely amazing, especially the new Harmony of the Seas. I really would like to sail on that ship one day. Right now, I obviously, I will love Carnival. I hope to work for Carnival one day. That's just my fun, bubbly personality. That's who I am. But I would have to say Carnival right now because I've never sailed on Royal Caribbean. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer that question. Apple Dawn says, we only waited about 10 minutes for the Sky Ride and then got turned away due to high wind. They took our name and cabin number and we got priority. Yeah, see, like that would be nice. That's excellent. So they take your name if they have to close for high wind or something. That way you didn't stand in line. You know, some people might have stood there for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then they wouldn't have gotten to ride it. So I like that system. That's good. Also, I'm interested to see how the new elevator system will work on the Vista because they tried it on the Breeze when it first came out, and it didn't work so well. So I'm interested to see, but the Vista definitely needed something to help fix its elevators because it's missing 4. This is from Craig Edwards. The Carnival bread is so good. What ships have you been on that you didn't like? Any cruise is a good cruise, Craig. I really can't complain too much. Honestly, if I had to say anything negative, if I had to, then the Vista, the theaters were not good. The Freedom, the cruise director didn't really leave an impact on us at all. Like, it was like, you know, but I was also young then. Like, I think the Freedom, maybe like 10, 11, 12, somewhere around that. So I didn't really pay too much attention to him anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the Vista theaters weren't good. Everybody knows this. That's the only time I've really had like a real issue and like made me upset about a ship. Hey Josh, just wondering on a scale from 1 to 10, would you rate your Carnival Glory cruise experience? Overall, I would give the Glory a solid... I'd give it a... Well, I'd give it like a 7, 5, and 8. Overall, it was an excellent cruise. Service was really good. Staff was super friendly. Sans the maitre d'. If you watched my Good, Bad, and Ugly video about the Glory, you'll know what happened there. It wasn't directly towards us. It just didn't really leave a good vibe, especially not at the very beginning of the cruise. Can't complain too much. It was a good cruise. I'd sail on the Glory again. I love the colors on the Glory. The Glory is a very colorful ship, and it was very pretty. All the LED lights and everything that it used, it was gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous ship. Would you go to an Oasis class ship? Yes, I would. I hope to do so someday. Oh, let's get a paper. Okay, I'm gonna do like, all right, it's 9:24. We're gonna go till 9:30, and then that's it. All right. Oh my goodness, from Bahira Tresdale Pasha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me see. All right, that one right there. That's who it's from. Okay. How was the internet package for Snapchat? Snapchat does work. Has worked on every single cruise that I've tried to use the social media package on. It works really, really well. Typically had no issues for it loading, no issues. The only thing that it didn't like is videos. Videos for Snapchat most of the time would not work, but photos worked exceptional. It would post it right away. 3 tips, yeah. Pack extra clothes, I like that. Extra necessities, do your research, explore the ship. Yeah, do your research, that's a good one. Thank you, going on my first cruise in September. I'm seriously very good. I hope you enjoy it, Miss Jessa Marie. Did you see the Carnival Breeze or Valor while on the Glory? The only Carnival ship we saw while on the Glory was the Freedom. It was with us in Roatan as well as Belize. That was the only Carnival ship that we saw on the Glory, unfortunately. Well, no, I take that back. We saw... Yes, that was it. That was it. Minus the Vista with us in Miami. That was it. But the brownie on MSC was also divine. You're right, Mom. The brownie was divine. Oh, she finally switched her name over. Michael Doss. Hey, Josh. Watching from Missouri. Yeah. I just got back from St. Martin. I do hope you had a fantastic time. Ro J. What's up, guys? Everybody's saying, hey, Josh. Yeah. I'm going on the Norwegian getaway next month. Still recovering. I like that. Hey, buddy, love your videos. Hope you're going to make it. It would be fun seeing you on one of them. Okie dokie. Did you love the MSC Divina? We loved the MSC Divina. It was so much fun. The only thing that I really could complain about is the entertainment was a little outdated, but not. It progressively got better through the cruise. It started out as like the first show we went to, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, like maybe we should skip these and go to the hot tub every night. And it slowly got better. You know, we kept going because we wanted to make sure that we did, you know, we got every show in there so that we could give you guys a proper review. And it slowly got better. The last show was phenomenal. Like, it choked me up just a little bit. This one's from the Martinez Chronicles. Says, are there any areas on the Vista where you weren't allowed to film? Well, no. I can't think of any, besides the photo area. That's what goes on all ships, guys. Don't film in the photo area. It's just not nice. It makes, like, the workers there freak out just a little bit because they get in trouble if they don't say something to you, but they, you know, don't necessarily want to be, like, all up on your case if you're not intentionally filming it. So just try to stay away from that. Be nice, you know, be courteous, that kind of thing. Time to cruise. What do you do besides cruising? Okay, this one's a good one. So Kylie Underwood says, how do you find time to cruise? What do you do besides cruising, school, work? So online schooling is great. I'm actually taking this semester off for personal reasons. Work, I work at 2 pools. I am a lifeguard, a swim instructor. I host parties at those locations. I host social events. I teach aqua aerobics. You can come do aqua aerobics with me. I love the water. I've been swimming since I actually learned to swim on a cruise ship. Fun fact. And yeah, so that's if I am not doing YouTube, I'm at a pool. So if you ever like send me a message and I don't respond immediately, that's because I'm probably like standing in 3 feet of water or something. So can't really use my phone there. How's your dad feeling? Janet Finnegan says he is feeling much better. His allergies flared up again, I think, a little bit last week, and then now he's good to go again. Would you ever go on a Norwegian class ship? Yes, maybe one day. Mama Hokum says Josh is a lifeguard. Yeah, a Norwegian class. The Norwegian Joy that just went to Asia, like that thing looks phenomenal. I really, really love that. All right, let me finish these up right here. BTW, we are watching from Florida. I love Florida. We managed to get a star class on Oasis of the Seas this September last minute. Can't wait to hear from the oh, yes. Pixel people are hyper, yeah. Yeah, the Pixels, they don't want you filming in there because they get in trouble. Like if their supervisor to walk through and even if you're in selfie mode and you're filming something and their supervisor sees you doing that and the worker that's stationed in that area does not say something to you, then they actually get in trouble. So that's why they discourage you against filming in there. Erica is doing great. She's in the other room right now, like with the dogs, keeping them quiet. All right, last question from Jason Lee Asbogger. I don't know how do you say that. Jason Lee Asba. I guess that's how you say that. How do you guys get to Maho Beach? We get to Maho Beach. We have done it through, both times we went has been a tour group. So on the Vista in November, we were like right beside the airport. That's where like our tour started. So they had a special package for an extra $10 person. They would take you down to Maho Beach and pick you back up, take you back to the ship. So we did that. This past time on the Divina, we actually did a tour. It was not through the ship, but we did a tour. Oh my God, Mama, comment who was the tour group? If you can remember it. They did it phenomenal. It was a really good tour though. We met right outside the cruise center. Got on a bus. They took us to Orient Beach first. We had like 2 hours there at Orient, and then they took us over to Maho, and we had like 2.5 hours there, I think. And then they transported us back. It was a perfect tour. But you can take a taxi to Maho. Like literally, if you step outside the cruise center, there is tons of taxis. They'll either take you to Maho, Orient. There's Happy Bay. There's taxis pretty much anywhere you want to go, and it's a flat rate. So in other words, this random taxi driver is not going to charge you like $15, $20, $30 when this guy's going to charge you $10. It's a flat rate. They all like work together to make the money. It was not Bernard's. It was something like had like a Jamaican sound to it. So yeah, guys, that is gonna do it. You can leave your comments down below. If I have not asked them or answered them, I will answer them. Let me know about the Patreon thing. If you didn't catch that, I've been asked like 100 times probably if I have a Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, basically it is like a tipping service site. So you watch these videos. Every cruise I pay for out of my own pocket. I pay for it for me and Mama Hokum, or me and Daddy Hokum. The cruise lines do not give me any kind of, percentage off or anything like that. So if you enjoy the videos, then just like when you're at a restaurant, you would tip your waiter, you can leave a tip. That's how Patreon works. So just let me know down below if you guys would like. No, it wasn't Oasis Tours. Let me know down below if you guys would like me to do that. I'll think about doing it and enabling it because I've gotten so many requests from it. But that's going to do it, guys. Hope you did like this. We'll try and do more of these soon, okay? We'll see you Monday with the MSC Divina. We're actually going to make it in Miami. Bye, guys.